Hey. Candid, cleaning conversations. Everybody gather round, it's a celebration. That we're still standing. Big up Katrina, she the inspiration. Came up from the bottom, she here with that motivation. Here to teach and inspire, help you aim higher, help you dream bigger, get what you desire. Real recognize, real iron sharp as iron. Let us grow your cleaning business. She ain't playing around, yeah, the queen mean business. So stick around, get down with a podcast. Hold it down, here we go, foot on the gas. Candid, cleaning conversation. Hey, hey, hey.
Welcome back to Candid Cleaning Conversations. And today I have another cleaning business owner by the name of Miss Lesley. How you doing, Miss Lesley?
I'm doing great. How are you? Thanks for having me.
Pretty good, pretty good. Now, what's the name of your cleaning company?
My cleaning company is called Lesley Lola's Cleaning Service, LLC.
Lesley Lola's Cleaning Service. I love it. So
Yeah.
how did you come up with the name Lesley Lola's?
So Lesley Lola, I just had that name. That's my Instagram name. That's my Instagram handle. And I bought the domain Lesley Lola a long time ago. I knew I was going to do something with it. So I used that. You know what I mean?
Awesome. Awesome. How long you been in the cleaning industry?
I just made a year. I just celebrated a year in June.
Oh, you've been in there for a year. Cool.
Yeah.
Neat. So tell me a little backstory about yourself, where you're from, and what made you want to get in the dirty cleaning industry.
Okay, I live in Springfield, Massachusetts, up north. That's closer to Connecticut, not as close to Boston as everybody would think. I'm an elementary school teacher and teaching, I think it's going to be 25 years this year. Coming up, I'm a math specialist. And just during the pandemic, the school system, it just didn't seem, stable. You know what I mean? I didn't like the demands that they were putting on us. And I just felt like I need something that's mine that, you know, I can feel comfortable and I can feel safe. Like, this is my company, you know, I can fall back on this. So I decided, I was sitting at my desk one day and I just said, you know, I'm gonna start a cleaning company. It didn't happen like that easily, but when I just decided to just start, then I just started like that.
I know that's
but
right.
I thought about it for a while.
So what do you specialize in?
We specialize in deep cleans and declutter jobs. So we do, we'll declutter somebody's kitchen. We do a lot of kitchen declutters. And I just love it because the people afterwards, they just feel so relieved and they just feel better. You know what I mean? So it's a rewarding job, like teaching. So.
Awesome. You do commercial and residential?
I just got my first commercial job coming up.
Well, okay. All right. So what is it? What's the first job?
It's an office. So we actually were supposed to start there this Friday, but they called and said that we couldn't come in because the area is dangerous right now. So the police have it on lockdown. So we actually are not going to start this Friday. Right. I'm like, ooh. So yeah, it's an office. Yeah.
So you mentioned you're a teacher. Mm-hmm. Have you ever tried like offering your service to the school?
I haven't. No, I haven't yet. I haven't.
Why not?
The problem I'm having is staff. So right now I have 5 ladies, you know, that are rocking with me, but it's like keeping people and having trust in people is my problem. Like trusting people to clean, like how I'm going to clean. Mm-hmm. So that's been the toughest part. So I'm like nervous to take on bigger jobs.
Right. So when you first started, did you do the cleans yourself or did you outsource from the start?
I did the cleanings myself. So me and my daughter, me and her will go. Yeah. Ooh. So my daughter, she's 26. She's in nursing school. So she works for me. She's in nursing school.
Great. So do you have employees or do you have contractors?
I have some of both.
Some of both?
Yes.
Oh, it's no preference, huh?
No, and it's like situational. You know what I'm saying? Like one lady, she's getting unemployment. You know what I mean? So you just got to work with people in their situation. So I just make sure I try to follow everything to the letter.
Mm.
So, but I just hired my first employee, and that was a little stressful, but I did it like a W-2. Yeah.
Okay. So tell us why you decided to hire an employee for that position. Was it because of the person's situation?
No, I actually decided to hire an employee because I'm looking into getting grants and funding, and I don't know, just different grant writers that I've been working with. They're just saying, like, if you have employees and if they see steady cash flow and you're like employing the community, you know what I mean, they'll be more apt to give you the grant. So that's why I was like, all right, I'll try this way.
Awesome. So what's been the hardest part so far? Is it just hiring, or do you have more issues in your cleaning business? Is it just the staffing part that's just like the main problem for you?
I think the hardest thing for me is I like want all the houses to be perfect. Like when I clean, I want it to be perfect. And my husband's always like, babe, like companies are not doing cleaning like this, need to chill, And then so like I'm expecting my ladies to clean the same way that I'm cleaning. You know what I mean? So then I don't know. So that's the most stressful part. But I feel like I pay my ladies pretty good.
Okay, so they should be doing a good job. But you never know in this industry. So when they go out there and clean, are you inspecting the cleans? Are you going behind your ladies, or do you have a system in place where you like, let's say if you do residential, your system would probably be like the owner would have to inspect it and check off of the unit, something like that. But either or, quality control is so important because you just never know. Even your A players could have a bad day one day. Right. Nobody's perfect. Right. So if you ever want to be like straight A with your cleanings, you got to have a good quality control inspector. That's just my advice on it, Like
hiring a person to do that.
Yeah. But you would have to make sure that you tally all of that inside of the bid, because sometimes if it's bid too low, you can't afford to hire somebody to go out there and do it, and somebody has to lay eyes on it. Or for like some of my apartment complexes, I'll tell my workers to get someone from the office to inspect the unit and sign off, and that is how they get paid. Now they're independent contractors, so if the job isn't done correctly, then they need to go back and make corrections, or we take deductions. You see what I'm saying? What
I've been doing is having the ladies take pictures when they get there, before and afters, and send me the before and afters.
That's good too. But pictures can be deceiving.
I know. But these pictures have saved me though.
Right. At least it's done.
Right. I'm unsatisfied.
Right. For the most part, what kind of units did you say you have? Like you say you do decluttering, but is this residential?
This is residential.
Oh, okay. So that's good. That's good.
So for like offices, it's just like wiping down the desk, things like to empty in the trash. That's what it's gonna be. We haven't started that yet. And then I also did there's this huge wine event that comes, and so we just clean the bathrooms all day.
You just clean the bathrooms all day. Oh,
just make sure the bathrooms stay clean. You know what I mean?
Right. It's for an event?
For an event, yeah.
Cool. So how do you go about finding your clients?
They be finding me.
How do they find you?
They could go on my website, which is lesleylola.com. And I have a request a quote form. So they can write their information in there and say like what they're looking for. If they don't want, because some people want like, oh, I just want this done and not that done, or they're not used to booking a cleaning service, they could go that route. Or they could just go online and see the prices and call me and just say what they want. So I did just hire an assistant. So I stopped answering the phones, because that was, if I would have met you or talked to you a month ago, that would have been it. I cannot talk to all these people. It was like way too much.
Wow.
So yeah, they contact me. A lot of people contact me through social media too, though. A lot.
Yeah, because you got a nice Instagram page. Yeah,
Thank
it
you.
look like you're doing it now. You're doing some things. So, and for the most part, it's either Instagram or they're finding you on Google. I'm taking because you said that they find you on your website, and your website is on Google My Business. I'm just assuming. So
I think it is, but you know what? I don't think it's like I never sat down with Google and like went through all that and put it on. I didn't do it with Yelp. I haven't done it with any of the major sites. They have reached out to me, but I just feel like I want to grow at my pace.
yeah. I feel you.
So,
I feel you. Like everybody talking about making 6 figures in the first year. Listen, y'all. Because
I'm not trying to go crazy.
Year, I didn't make 6 figures. Okay. I did on the second year. But you got to watch all that growing fast. And if your foundation isn't set up, you're going to fall anyway. Because you don't have everything together. So you're not even going to be able to handle everything that comes in anyway. You know, so
like now I'm still trying to get like all my forms and things together. And so that everything is running real smooth. So I'm working on that.
Right. Your forms, you meaning like service agreements and stuff, right?
Like service agreements, like when I'm hiring people, like things that I want them, like, okay, you taking this vacuum, you got to fill out this form, you know, just so many things that you don't really think about, you know what I'm saying, going into it. Right. So I'm just trying to get like everything together.
That's right. The good thing is that you got in motion and you weren't scared. I always tell people that nobody's cleaning company is going to run the same. Everybody's cleaning company is going to be a little different because you have different clients, you have different workers, you're going to have different systems. So get in motion and get to learn your own cleaning company. Like you said, they got to check out vacuums and stuff with you.
Yeah, but so yes, I did do that, but I feel like I'm going to stop doing the vacuums, even bringing them into people's houses. That's what I was thinking about lately. Because one of my Dysons it ain't even smelling
disgusting.
Right.
See, but you're learning your system though, you know, and the beautiful part about being a cleaning business owner is you make the rules. Okay, so if that ain't working, you got to figure out something else. You got to be a thinker and figure out something else. Maybe you can ask your clients to get a vacuum cleaner. Right. And say, we're not going to carry a vacuum cleaner in here because of pet particles traveling from house to house. You know, that's in the service agreement. You'll be amazed.
Especially a few houses that I've been to. Like, you don't really think about everything that you're going to run into before this. Like, I run into people who have like mice droppings just there. And you're just like, what's really going on? You know, like, wow. Yes. Or like, what I recently ran into is maggots in the trash can. Like, what? So,
Oh, yeah. I ran into that in my first year. In my first year, it actually helped me make my service agreement because I ran into blood, feces in the bathtub, like dog feces in the bathtub, just all sorts of disgusting stuff. A snake in the house. It was an abandoned house, deep, like a move out clean we were doing. Snake was underneath a box. Okay. So we ran into a lot of stuff. So every time I would hit a hiccup, I'll go back to my service agreement. And if you guys, I'll put it in the service agreement. No maggots, no blood, no feces, no snakes, rats. If we see any of this disgusting stuff, we will kindly ask you to reschedule until y'all take care of that.
Like, what's going on?
Right.
So these are things that I didn't expect. Like, okay.
So
we all, you know what else happened one time? These people, they had cats that were not even theirs. Like they had cats from outside in there. And we're upset because I didn't want to clean their house with these cats that they told me that they got from outside.
What? No, baby. All you got to do, listen, your service agreement will save you.
Yeah,
will
so I put
save
in there
you.
like no animals, period. They cannot be near me, period. They got to be away, locked somewhere else.
Yeah, you make the rules. That's what people don't understand. When I realized that I make the rules, it's my
Mhm.
company. Oh shoot, I'm remixing everything. It's gonna go
Yeah.
my way, or else
Yeah.
you're just not. We're not a good fit.
Right, right.
Okay, you can have somebody else because you never know. Those cats might have ticks and fleas and stuff. Like,
That's
come
what I'm
on.
saying. Like, what? So that's
Come
what I love about this is like the freedom of it. You know what I mean? Like I have my career, but I also, I don't know the direction public education is going in. You know what I'm saying? So I know I have this.
Yeah, you got to have something to lean back on. I would definitely reach out to your school though, if it's not going to be a conflict, because you know how schools are. You can't be the cleaning service and the teacher. Who you think you is?
Right. I don't know. I might reach out to the district and see, because the district has their whole, union, the people that come up in there. But I might pitch a,
Send a bid in. They using somebody. Okay.
Yeah, no, I know who they're using, but I'm good for now. I'm gonna wait on that one.
Oh, you probably cool with the cleaning service and all. You will come.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not cool with them. I'm not cool with them.
Okay. So, tell us about your favorite cleaning supplies. What type of cleaning supplies do you love, and you cannot
what I love
go
to use
to work without?
I love Scrub Daddies.
Scrub Daddies.
I do love those. I feel like it's like a nice little treat when I have those. I like the aisle at Home Goods. You know how they have all those
the aisle at Home Goods.
Yeah, the cleaning aisle at Home Goods. I like those only because I only clean a few houses. And I mean, so my ladies, they'll use Autobahn. That's my fave.
Autobahn. That's a go-to. Yeah.
Yeah. That Easy Oven Cleaner Professional, that one that is good in an hour, that one is a winner.
Awesome.
What else? I mean, for windows, you really could just use vinegar and water. Like, there's a lot of things where you don't really have to spend a lot of money. Like, you could clean a whole house with vinegar, water, and Dawn.
Vinegar and water. Yeah. That's amazing. My go-to.
A lot of essential oil too.
Let me see. For a move out, I couldn't do a move out without a pumice stone.
Okay.
I couldn't do a move out without a pumice stone because you're just gonna need it. You're just gonna need it. You're gonna need a couple of them. What else can I work with? Oh, a silver scrubby. I have tons of silver scrubbies. I like the silver one, not the gold one, because the gold ones scratch.
Okay, the silver ones don't scratch?
The silver ones don't scratch.
Okay. See, I'd be scared.
Yeah, and they work good for in move outs. You see a lot of hard water on the faucet. A lot of hard water build up on the faucet. So I learned this when I was an amateur cleaner, because every time I would clean, I wouldn't, remove the hard water. I thought it didn't come off. But the maintenance guy came in with a silver scrubby one day and was like, see, girl, you got to get this hard water off of here. Look at this here. So I was like, oh, wow. I've been using the silver scrubby ever since. So
okay, I'm going to add that.
Scrubby and
Barkeeper's friend.
Barkeeper's girl.
That's my baby.
You took it out my mouth, girl.
That's my baby right there. Come on.
Yes.
That will save your elbow.
Yes. That's what I was about to say. Barkeeper's friend. I cannot clean without it. You need some barkeeper's friend, y'all. Okay. Yeah. Now, have you ever used this? It's called the pink stuff.
Yeah, I
used it. You ever used that?
I did not like it. It was trash. I did not like it at all.
I never used it before, so I just wanted to ask the question to see if anybody else ever used it before. I mean,
no, I used it, and I'm just using it to finish using it so that I didn't waste my money on it. But it's not
good.
It's not doing anything. Really, I don't see it doing anything.
Really?
I think it's all a gimmick, and because the pageant is cute,
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Like we recently just bought some. I haven't used it yet, but I was like, I wonder how good this thing here is. It's the one in the spray bottle, and then they got like a paste one that comes.
Yeah, that's the one I used.
Yeah, I wanted to know. So anybody out there in TV land, if y'all YouTube land, if y'all watching this, let us know how y'all like that pink stuff that they got. Because if it ain't good, we need to ban it, y'all, and get it off the
It's
shelf.
not good. It's not good. And it doesn't have a nice smell to it.
Really?
No. Oh, you know what else doesn't have a nice smell that I thought would? The Gain. You know how Dawn has the power spray?
You
Gain
use
tried to come out with one.
the Mr. Clean Gain?
No, the power. You know the Dawn Power Wash. Gain came out with one.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that
I like that too.
I like that one. I really like anything with the Gain smell. They have a Mr. Clean Gain that comes in a green bottle. I like to use that on the floors just for the smell. It's not the best cleaner in the world, but it does leave a light smell if you just dilute it with a little water and mop the floor with it. What do you usually
Dawn
use?
has a good degreaser.
Dawn?
Yeah, it's purple.
Yeah, you can't do nothing without Dawn now. You got
sure
to.
Yeah, but it's good. You can find it at Lowe's and Home Depot. They have it there. Right.
Dawn is good. What do you use for stainless steel?
I will use like essential oils. I really don't use that much. I'll use Dawn. Sometimes if the people already have something, I'd be real. And sometimes if it's like real bad, like your fridge been jacked real bad, then I'll scrub it with the barkeeper's friend. But sometimes I'm a little leery messing people's stainless steel.
Yeah, me too. We usually use either Sheila Shine, and you got to order that. You got to order it off of Amazon. It's called Sheila Shine. I used to use liquid gold, but I heard they don't sell it anymore. It's very rare to find now. But you can use that on furniture and steel. But you can't use a lot of it because it'd be looking like chicken grease all over the place. It's oily. That stuff oily now. You got just a little bit. When I tell my kids they cleaning, just a little. You don't need a lot. Okay. But that's what we use for the stainless steel cleaner. And what else to smell?
You know what else I use? I use the Dr. Bronner's Castile soap. You use it really for shower. Most people use it to shower with. You know what I'm talking about?
You use it for the shower?
People really use it as a wash, but you can use it for your laundry, to clean your house, mop your floors, and it smells so good.
I've never heard of that one. You gotta write that one down.
Yeah, that one. The house smells real, real good.
Yeah, type that in the chat for us. Yeah, I like that. So hardwood floors. What do you clean your hardwood floors with?
A little teeny tiny bit of Murphy's oil soap sometimes. Because
that stuff gets soapy, girl.
Huh?
That stuff gets soapy.
So soapy. And it's like a lot of buildup if you go too much.
Yeah. Usually with hardwood floor, girl, if it's real wood, you have to ask the client what you want me to put on your floor.
Right.
A lot of them, they serious about that real wood. If it's real wood on the floor, they don't want you putting everything on the floor. Some would want you just to mop the floor with hot water. I've had some people just say, hey, hot water and damp the mop. Don't
real.
Oh yeah,
right.
I've seen this stuff before.
Oh, I know what that is. Sure enough, we got that at home. Dr. Bronner.
Yes, I tell you.
Sure enough. Yeah. Okay.
You can clean your whole bathroom with that. Kitchen.
I didn't think about that. Okay. Yep, sure enough. But and some people use vinegar water for the hardwood floor.
I'll put a
wood.
I'll put a little bit of Dawn, a little bit of vinegar, some essential oils, usually lavender, and then I'll just mop out real dry and do that.
Yeah, you gotta mop out dry. I cannot stand a sloppy, wet mop on hardwood floor, girl. Okay, not no wet mop. So, and as far as the stoves, you say you use Easy Off, right?
That's for the inside of the stove. For the top of the stove, sometimes barkeeper's friend, sometimes that Dawn degreaser will work.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really be going too crazy on people's appliances. I don't want to mess up anybody's.
Yeah. It's best, you guys, for you to ask questions about the chemicals. I'm telling you, when I used to clean those $500,000 homes,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of my clients, they didn't even want me to bring cleaning chemicals in their house. They would
they already have it all.
Yeah, they would already have what they want me to use on their marble floors and stuff. Okay.
And in their tubs, they have specific things to use in their tubs. So a lot of times they have that.
Exactly. So when you are hiring people, how do you go about hiring? Like what do you use when you hire?
So I have on my website, I have an employment application, so they could just fill out the application right online. At first, I used Indeed, but the people that was applying were they seemed like they was applying just because they had to be applying places. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I have an application process on my website. I do have a fee, but I've been paying the fee every time, and the fee is for a background check. So I run a background check and then I've done a Zoom interview. I've met up at Panera Bread, Starbucks.
Okay, cool. So you usually just let people fill out the application that's on your website. Okay.
Yeah.
And are you advertising like on Facebook and Instagram whenever you need people? And that's how they find you?
I'll just go on and I'll just say I'm hiring, and then people will just inbox and ask about it. I'll tell them to go fill out the application online. So, but I only do it like I did it at the beginning of the summer because I knew if I did hire somebody, I could train. So I'll do it again like before my vacation. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay. So what is your plans for 2023? For the rest of this year, by the time December comes, at the end of December, like what's your plans for the rest of the year? Where do you want to see us?
I just told myself, like, I gotta just get scared. You know what I mean? I feel like I just gotta just jump. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop being scared, just figure it out. You know what I mean? But a little bit, give myself a little bit more of that, like figuring it out as I go. Because like it took me a while to start because I kept saying like, oh, I need to make sure this is in place or that's in place. But like, if I was to tell anybody anything, it's like, just start. You know what I'm saying? Because then you'll get better as you go. So for the end of the year, I'm thinking about, I want to buy a property. I don't know if I want to buy I want a property to do something with it. So either I'm going to do I was thinking of a laundromat. Oh, because I do laundry service too. So I do, so I pick it up, drop it back off. I'll tell you about that offline.
Wow. Now, girl, you should be turning some Airbnbs.
Yeah, the Airbnb people are cheap though. Like, come on. They getting $250 for them Airbnbs. You know what I'm saying?
They want them racking up. Now, you know what? I feel you. You know what
I'm saying? Then they want to come to me talking about $125, and y'all don't have these people.
Yeah, they cheap. They cheap. And then a lot of them, some of those Airbnbs be getting paid like $1,500 a night. Like, they be racking. And then it come to you with the $150. You be like, oh.
Right.
See how money going in.
Right. I saw the listing. I seen what y'all charging.
All right, I feel you on that. I ain't gonna argue with that one right there.
That's the thing with the realtors. The realtors don't want to pay either.
Yeah, but it would be a dope connection, that laundry and the Airbnb, because that's what they need.
Right. True.
They just have to do it. They just have to do it for your price, and your price is.
So there's a girl. I don't know if you've seen, there's a girl, I don't know her. I just follow her on Instagram too. There's a girl, her name is Lesley also. I think her name is Lesley, but her business is called Lesley's Laundry or something like that. She's in North Carolina. Dope. She has it where she has lockers in the mall. You saw it? People go drop off their laundry in the mall, in the lockers, and then she go get them.
Whoa.
Black girl. Yeah.
What? People really being lazy around here, going to the mall, dropping off laundry.
Listen, they call me. They be calling, come pick up my laundry. I be like, on my way.
Girl, get out. What? And she drops it off And then
she put it back in the locker. Right. I was like, oh, this is so dope. I just be following her. I told my
setter nowadays, you guys. Like, never be afraid. Don't be afraid to be the first one to come up with something that's unique. You know how many people they don't have time to wash clothes because they're working. And then when you get home, you gotta cook for the family and clean. And clothes is the last thing that you want to see. So,
listen, I didn't even want to do laundry. I didn't want to do it, period. But my customers kept saying, like, you sure you don't want to do laundry? You sure you don't do laundry? So I'm like, fine, I'm gonna do your laundry.
Wow.
Tell you how much is laundry you gotta do.
Right.
So, yeah, so that's what I was thinking. The laundry mat, it's not like a liquor store where you gotta like restock it. You know what I mean? Once you buy it, you just service the machines and you're good. You know. So.
Oh yeah, laundry mat. That's dope. Oh, I'm saying, this is the lockers. That's what's up.
Dope, right?
Wow. No, that's what's up. That's dope. Her and her daughter standing by the lockers. That's dope. That's a good idea right there. All right, Miss Lesley, I'm not gonna hold you up. I want you to let the people know one more time where they can find you, and if they ever need some cleaning services, if they want to reach out to you, what's your Instagram, email, and website once again for the people?
Okay, my Instagram is Lesley. That's Lesley. Lesley Lola's Cleaning. And my website is lesleylola.com. You can reach out to me that way. And if you ever need a cleaning, you can reach out to me 413-228-3970.
All right. Y'all heard it. So there's a lot of people that's watching this that might want to even hit you up and contract some stuff out to you. Listen, my girl Lesley ain't cheap, y'all. So y'all got to come with some money.
Not cheap.
Y'all come to my girl. Okay. Put that bug out there in your ear. All right, Miss Lesley. In the next 6 months, I'm gonna reach back out to you, and I already know you're gonna say I got about 20 people, and I'm hella busy right now, and your girl done piped up. I already know. I know what's gonna happen. I know. I'm gonna manifest it. You know, we're gonna speak it into existence. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. All right, Miss Lesley. It has been a pleasure.
It's fun. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.